He's adding letters.
He's a pretend Arab. Please forgive him.
No, I'm not pretending. Please do me a favor. Just Google Suratul Maryam.
Then you're saying it wrong.
Yeah, wait. Google Suratul Maryam. When you Google it,
there's no such thing as Suratul Maryam.
Latif, he is a native Arabic speaker, and he's telling you there is no such thing as Suratul Maryam. It's flat ends. Would you call it Surah Miriam or what?
Yes.
Surah.
So, yeah,
Miriam.
because of the it's from the Yoruba dialect side. That's just the difference.
No, he's saying Surah to Miriam. There's nothing like Surah to Miriam.
There is.
That's what M is saying.
There is. It's just the way I'm
Surah Miriam too.
He knows what I'm saying.
Surah Miriam too. You can't take somebody's language and plagiarize it so badly.
He's saying the chapter of the Maryam.
You should understand my accent. You should understand my accent. When I call Ego, it's different from the way you go.
From your accent, Oga, you said Surah to Miriam. He said there's nothing like that. It's Surah Miriam too.
It's just pronunciation.
It's not pronunciation.
For argument's sake, I'm going to learn from him. From argument's sake, I will learn from him.
Please do. Learn from the Arabic person.
Okay, how do you want me to say it? How do you want me to say it?
Surah Maryam.
Surah Maryam.
Not Al-Maryam. Surah Maryam.
Accepted. You all understand what he said. I can't say it the way he said it because I'm not Arab.
Surah to Miriam. You're not Arab, but you're worshipping an Arabic god.
I'm from Mushuda. I can't say it that way. Don't worry.
But you're worshipping an Arabic god. You have to learn.
No, Arab don't have God.
What do you mean?
Arab
that
don't have
religion, is it African or is it Arabic?
What's that? Well, Arab don't have God.
You have to learn how to say it properly. You have to learn.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because my tongue is different from yours, and
it's
got nothing to do with tongue.
It's actually accent.
Surah 2.
It's
don't worry about that. You know what's
Flatens. When you have been saying it like that for a very long time, it's hard to then.
It kind of sticks. Yeah.
He's adding the definitive article.
If I read some,
hold on, Latif, hold on, please.
Could you find us the verse?
Yes, we need the verse because if that verse is not there, it's not fair.
No, I've just said it. I'll say it again. This is what I've just said.
You told us a story about a man and a woman who were looking for children.
I've just said.
They went to God. God said, "I will give." God gave them a girl. Okay.
Auntie, please. Let's do it this way.
Uncle.
What I've just said now. I've just said something, and what I've just said, I've given you the cocoa of the something, but we have 1 to 98 verse. It's 1 to 98.
Listen, we are asking about the beginning story, how God chose Miriam. Okay. So you cannot find it in number 98. You will find it somewhere in the beginning.
Okay.
In the
beginning, it's from the Surah to the Maryam.
You said it again, but never mind.
Flatten, please pardon me on this. Please pardon me. Surah to the Maryam from verse 1 to 98.
Again, you said that you have the parents of Maryam. The parents of Maryam who are going to be giving birth to Maryam, and because she was
don't worry. Like I said.
Tales by moonlight.
Let me finish. You said that the parents of Maryam wanted a boy, and God gave them Maryam, and because they prayed that she would be devout, He said He's going to give her.
James, you can find it, James.
Let's say that.
Okay.
So James, one second. James, it is Afroatheist backup. It's not the main account today. It is the backup. So it is Afroatheist backup. Okay. All right, James. So hopefully see you over on this side, James. All right, go on.
Oh, please. The guy is actually talking about Quran chapter 19, Surah Maryam. Is there?
Yeah, we can hear.
Quran chapter 19 from verse 1. I think he's correct.
No, he's not.
He's not. Cannot be.
Okay.
It cannot be. Because
Okay.
hold on.
Quran
Please,
chapter 19.
hold on.
Talking
Wait,
about
1
Zechariah.
second. Please, 1 second. 1 second. So, talking about Zechariah, right? It says here, This is a mention of the mercy of the Lord to his servant Zechariah. When he called to his Lord a private call, he said, "My Lord, indeed my bones have weakened, and my head has filled with white. And never have I been in my supplication to you, my Lord, unhappy. And indeed, I fear the successors after me, and my wife has been barren. So give me from yourself a heir, who will inherit me and inherit from the family of Jacob, and make him, my Lord, pleasing to you." He was told, "O Zechariah, indeed, we give you good tidings of a boy whose name will be John. We have not assigned to any before this name." He said, "My Lord, how will I have a boy when my wife has been barren and I have reached extreme old age?" An angel said, "Thus it will be." Your Lord says, "It is easy for me, for I created you before, while you were nothing." Zechariah said, "My Lord, make me a sign." He said, "Your sign is that you will not speak to the people for 3 nights. So this is talking about Zechariah and John, right? Not Mary. Then the story of Mary comes along later on, right? From verse, let's see. So from verse 12, Allah said, "Oh John, take the scriptures, adhere to it with determination. And we gave him judgment while yet a boy, and affection from us and purity, and he was fearing of Allah and dutiful to his parents, and he was not a disobedient tyrant. And peace be upon him the day he was born, and the day he dies, and the day he is raised alive." And mention, O Muhammad, in the book the story of Mary when she withdrew from her family to a place towards the east, and she took in seclusion from them a screen. Then we sent to her our angel, and he represented himself to her as a well-proportioned man. So that story you heard, that was about Zechariah and John.
And then
Mary just came from nowhere. The story of Mary, it just says, "Oh Muhammad," and mention "Oh Muhammad" in the book. The story of Mary when she withdrew from her family to a place towards the east.
Yeah.
So this gentleman that was giving us that lullaby story, please, where did he get it from?
And he confused John from Maria.
Even the John story, it doesn't like completely wrong.
No, I didn't say anything about John. I said something about Mary, and I've told you that what you just said from 1 to 19 verse.
Listen. You said that the parents of Maryam were barren, and then they prayed to Allah for a boy. So Allah didn't give them a boy; He gave them a girl called Maryam, and then He told them, because you're devout, I'm going to give your child Jesus.
Yeah.
This is the story of John. You just got it confused.
No, I didn't look. What she just read. Let me just say this. What she just read. You understand? Is from verse 1 to 98.
Yeah.
So if you want that, what I've just said now, if you actually want that verse in the Quran, I'm gonna look for it.
It doesn't exist.
I don't know if you remember. I told you the other
we
day.
asked you for, Latif. That's what we asked you for.
Yeah, I've said is a long. I said is a long. If you want to understand it, it's quite long. It's from 1 to 98, so it's quite long. Then I said I'm just going to hint the question. That's what I tried to do.
Are you sure it exists, Latif?
Say that again.
Are you sure this verse you're talking about exists?
Yeah. I swear on my life on
it doesn't.
Flatem, does he exist or not?
What exists?
The story I've just said, what I've just said, is it in the Quran or not? Is it in the Quran or not?
No.
Eh?
No. The story is the story of John.
Okay. Can you just give me, I'm begging everybody here, please just give me, let me look for it. As soon as I get the surah, I will let you know. I will diverse everything, please.
And that is my segue.
Is it okay if I speak now?
It's okay.
Somebody else could carry on speaking. I will look for it, please. Thank you.
But Latif, it's okay to say that you made a mistake.
I didn't make a mistake. I'm certain with what as I was saying it, my son is telling me. You understand?
Okay.
My son is telling me, as I was saying it, me, I'm a Muslim, and the other day I came here, I did tell that you remember, I don't know if you remember, and I said I'm a Muslim, but unfortunately I can't read the Quran. But it's what I've just said with my mouth now is in the Quran, and I'm gonna look for it. So please give me.
The Imam who told you that the story is in the Quran lied to you.
No, I said it's in the Quran.
You read it yourself. You read it yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
So just give me that time. Let me look for it.
All right.
Okay. Is it okay if I speak now? Yes.
Yes, you can speak now. Yes, go on.
Okay,
please.
perfect. So I'm going to carry on from what Latif said earlier. That Jesus was a prophet, but he wasn't. He was the human form of God, and he proved it in John chapter 8, verse 48 to 59. He said, "Before Abraham was, I am."
And that is proving it.
So this tells us that he is saying that he was before Abraham.
And him saying that.
I would like to answer that.
One second. Latif, hold on.
Latif, you cannot speak anymore until you bring the verse. Stop getting distracted and bring the verse. And him saying that before Abraham he was, that doesn't mean that he proved it. You're saying he proved it by saying it. That is not how proof works.
You
don't prove anything by saying it.
I'm not saying that he's proving.
You literally said he proved it by saying that before Abraham.
Yeah, it's called wording in a different way. But I'm just saying that he said before Abraham was I, and he was, of course, younger than Abraham, because he wasn't even 50 years old, and he's seen Abraham. That's basically what he's saying.
But then,
how is that statement prove that Jesus is
Abraham
God?
Didn't
Before
even
Abraham,
exist.
I was. How is it proof that Jesus is God?
I mean, he's saying that he was there when Abraham was. Before Abraham was I am.
But then Abraham never existed.
What? Okay.
Yeah, Abraham never existed.
He didn't exist, no?
No, he didn't.
No, never.
Could you find any historical references of Abraham outside of the Quran, the Torah, and the Bible?
Useful references of Abraham.
Historical references, yes.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Guys, can we tap on the screens, please? And if you're watching on YouTube, please give the stream a thumbs up for me. Thank you. James Apperson, hey, good to see you over here. It's a bad translation. It should say before Abraham existed, God existed. That story that that gentleman gave us, if that thing is not in the Quran, which I've never seen in the Quran, then I call in question his knowledge of his holy text. Because how do you make a story like that isn't in the text?
I said
he said he doesn't read Arabic, though.
How do you come up with a story like that?
It's in the Quran. Please give me
98
time.
verses isn't that much. Looking through 98 verses isn't that much. Now we'll go find it. Already covered the Afro-atheist in 2 minutes read the first quarter of the surah.
Wow.
Could you please finish the rest of it? It's not that long.
Who, me?
Yeah, you read the first quarter of it in 2 minutes.
Right. You want me to read it?
I'm just telling him. He keeps saying it is too long. It is not too long, no.
And Latif said he doesn't read Arabic. So someone must have told him the story.
And they have mistaken it for the story of John.
Okay, I'm back. Abraham was mentioned multiple times in the Bible, in multiple verses, and in different books.
Mentioned by who?
Yeah, mentioned in the Bible.
He was mentioned by Matthew, Mark.
Now, John, I asked you for sources outside of the Quran, the Bible, and the Torah.
Excuse me? Hello?
I asked for sources outside of the Quran, the Bible, and the Torah.
Outside of the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how historical references work. Do you have any proof Abraham existed?
Tap on Google. Google it.
Auntie.
Okay, Ems. Yes.
Okay, so while they're getting this, I don't have any scriptures, but while they're getting scriptures, let me just finish on the series. I know maths is a bit cumbersome. I'm not a maths fan, but I like the concepts around mathematics, right?
What's that going to do for us in this conversation? Maths does not have anything to do. Maths not going to solve your problem here.
Yeah, but there are principles.
1 + 1.
So the
hey, Biggie.
Yes. So the principle
Maths
that I want to
solve
talk
your
about,
problem here at all.
I know, but let me just throw this out there. So still talking about choice and sovereignty and the limitations of choice within choice. It's important to me because the variableness of choice simply has to do with your position, your placement, and your exposure. This series that I told you about is the Infinity series. We all know it. The symbol is sigma. And what it does is
Papi, hold on, please. You're now taking me back to classroom and I'm starting to have PTSD because maths is something else. How old is your God? Let's start from there.
How what?
How old is your God?
The very concept.
That God you worship. How old is that God?
So would you let me explain? If we're going to have an intelligent conversation, you have to give me a moment.
Excuse me, I've just asked you a question. What are you talking about? And what does intelligence have to do with this?
When you cannot, it is not logical to talk about God and age in the same sentence. The concept of deity.
Why is it not logical?
Because the concept of deity is an experience outside time. Time only exists. It is. Time only exists in the earth plane.
Let me rephrase my question. How old is the Torah?
I don't know. I'm not Jewish.
Vessel. Yes. When people start talking about God's sovereignty, for me, the conversation is over.
That's it.
It is not
over. No, hold
simply...
on, please. Because when you start talking about God's sovereignty, then everything is possible within the sovereignty of God. And for me, it's a cop-out. That is a cop-out.
But you have a sovereignty.
That
you have
is the
right.
ultimate cop-out. Right?
But you have a
everything you are asked, you're busy, you're trying to put it within the context of this your sovereign God. And I'm sorry.
You know what the problem is,
it's not going to help.
No, you can't, Vessel. No, you can't, Vessel.
Bible God did not exist 6,000 years ago. He is a concept that was created 6,000 years ago. The same as this Jesus character did not exist more than 2,000 years ago. These are just...
1 second. Somebody said in the comments, Janie says, your breathing needs to stop from the creator. Yes, please tell whoever the creator is, tell it to stop the breathing.
My mother and my father,
Janie, tell the creator, whichever one. Maybe it's Odin, maybe Zeus, maybe it is Aphrodite, whoever it is. Right? Tell them, stop breath. Go and tell them to do it now. Nonsense, people.
There's so many gods.
Can you imagine? You want your deity to stop our breath. So you want breath. Other people should not have breath.
Vessel, you're muting me because you don't want to hear what I want to tell you.
Because you're talking over the host. That's why I'm muting you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing that.
Guys, when they start resorting to in their minds, they think that you are deserving of the worst possible punishment because of their God. Such people are dangerous.
Absolutely.
Such people are dangerous.
Ones that strap stuff to themselves and, you know what I'm saying?
Truth law, you've come over on
so
YouTube.
Vessel, will you indulge me for what I wanted to ask you?
What's your name on TikTok? So I can mute you. I don't know.
Is it me?
No, not you. Not you. I'm talking to somebody on YouTube.
Okay.
Guys, listen. If people don't believe in your God or don't believe in your religion, it is not the end of the world.
Absolutely.
You see, the way you believe is the same way we do not believe, and it is okay.
Absolutely.
But to wish on people that don't believe that the air is snuffed out of them because they don't believe in your imaginary friend, guys, that is just sick. You are not a good person. Because imagine if we said, because you believe in your imaginary sky daddy, that may the air that you breathe be taken out of you. We're wishing death upon you. That's somebody wishing death upon you. Janie, I see, they say whatever you sow, you will reap. This is what your book says. So if you know you've got a book that says something like that, why would you be sowing those kind of seeds? Wishing people huh? So, but I wish you, Janie, whatever you wish me, I wish you as well. A bunch of nuisances.
This so-called God cannot even defend himself.
Khalifa.
He has to send human beings to do his fighting. He can't. Where's all that power that he was flexing in the Bible? All that might, all that strength, analyzing left, right, and center. Let him come and analyze me right now. Like, seriously, where's his power? He's weak. Oh no, he's not weak. He doesn't exist.
Guys, you saw what happened just now with Latif. Latif, the Muslim man, came up here, told us this grandiose story. I told him before he started his grandiose bullshit, give us the surah before you start. He said no. He wants to tell the story before he gives the surah. This grown man came here and told us this big tale of Mary, because the question that was asked was, what was the criteria that God used to determine that Mary was the right choice for his baby, right? This man came along and said there was a man. Once upon a time, there was a man and the wife. They were old. And they wanted a child. Then they asked the God, and the God, they wanted a son, but God gave them a girl, which was Mary. But through Mary, they would then have the son, whose name will always be remembered, and this and that. This is what he said. Latif, show us where it is in the Quran. Latif has been bouncing back and forth. Go back, go. Latif, you will now here be made to be a liar. That's what you are. You have just lied on the Quran, and it wasn't necessary. Nobody. If you had given us the surah before you started, maybe if you're taking your time to look for it before we started, then you wouldn't need to now be in the position you find yourself. You have seen it. Okay, Latif, please go on and provide it. Guys, if you would like to make a contribution to the channel, over on YouTube, I have super chats. You can, gift something, right? It helps the conversation. Over on TikTok, you can give on the gifting. Please give. Vessel of Dishonor has 0. People. Oh yeah, now.
Can I talk now? I didn't want to. No. Can I talk now? Can I talk now, please?
No, you have to gift me first. Send me a gift.
Auntie Vessel has blocked me from commenting too. Now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't block anyone tonight. Hey, see love. See love.
Can I talk now?
See my lovers.
Sorry, can I talk now, please?
No, hold on.
Apologize for lying on my name.
I'm sorry.
See my lovers. Chiquita, so I love you guys. I love you guys back. Pabi, you see what people do? They give gifts. How many gifts have you given
Where's
today?
that brother? Flat W or flat something. Where is he?
I want gift, not tapping. Gifts. Me,
All
I'll
of us
tap.
have,
I'll do the
we have
tapping.
all
You
taken
can do
our
the
position. Some are giving gift, others are tapping.
See, but their God said they must give to the needy. Me, I'm needy. Oh, Afro is needy. We need gifts.
All right, give us the surah,
Kenya
please.
with the hand hearts.
Can you?
Kenya.
All right, go on, please give us the surah.
Surah Tuli Al-Imran.
Huh?
Yeah.
What number is that one?
Vessel God.
Waiting. Which? Why are you calling vessel God? I'm not a
Surah
God.
3, yeah? Okay.
You say, hey?
I'm not a God. Don't call me God.
Okay. Surah Al-Imran, okay?
Yes, Vessel.
You people, you call these things with your Yoruba. Right? You said Surah to Al-Imran. Meanwhile, the thing is Al-Imran. Imran.
Where is that brother? The
Ems, he's in the comments.
He's in the comments.
Surah to Al-Imran.
He's going to keep me from the comments.
Wow.
Where is he now?
Business of
Please
going
bring it
after
back.
foreign gods.
He has to request. Chiquita, you want to come up? You were requesting earlier, but there was no boxes available. Chiquita?
I love me some Chiquita.
I do. Chiquita banana.
Let's see.
Who's saying vessel?
Yeah, so I want to know where you're from. What language you speak apart from English?
Me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Chiquita banana.
Hi.
I speak about 9 languages.
Okay. Like Ushon and Ushon.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, maybe we'll speak.
Arabic is not one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because accent is quite different. Like the way we will say water.
No, besides the accent, like you said you don't read Arabic, you don't speak Arabic, right?
Yeah, I don't read Arabic.
You need to learn how to read and speak Arabic, because how are you going to communicate with your God when you go to Jannah?
Don't worry about that, because we all speak Arabic at some point. We all speak Arabic at some point.
Wait, who is speaking Arabic at some point? Not me and you.
Never. God forbid.
Wait, what is Latif saying? That we all speak Arabic at some point? When?
Yeah, no, that's your God forbid.
Wait, no, hold on. When?
Versi, have you heard your...
No, Latif, excuse me. We all speak Arabic at some point. What point?
At the point when we are baby.
When is that?
When you say ba, you don't know when baby say ba. The first word of baby.
Latif, maybe you should not.
I don't want them to.
Is this what? Is it? Wait, this is what they're teaching you people in your.
Don't worry. Let's focus on this Megan something first.
Yeah, Latif, just stay laser focused on.
Let's focus on Megan. Let's focus on Megan. Let's focus on Megan.
Arabic.
Let's focus on Megan. I beg you, please. Let's focus on Megan, please. Let's sort out this Megan.
No, you just made the claim. I need to confirm it.
Okay.
When babies are babbling, are they speaking Arabic?
No.
Can you just tell me?
I need to know. Latif, please hold on. I need to do something. Wait. I need to do something. Please. This is important to me.
Do you want me to say? I could add to what I'm just saying. If you want me to say,
no, hold on.
What the hell?
He said that people are waiting for subtitles.
Arabic.
Hold on.
Arabic.
Hold on now.
Auntie, Why now?
No. He said this is Arabic. Hold on. Okay, this baby is even shouting. Wait.
Use a Nigerian baby now.
Flash him is going to be the judge.
Nigerian baby. Arabic, please. What can you translate what the baby is saying, please?
This European now.
There's a letter.
Can you translate what the baby is saying?
Can I talk?
Can you translate what the baby is saying? The baby is speaking in Arabic.
No,
this is European.
Translates.
Latif, stop now, Latif. Latif, don't be ridiculous. Okay, you want a baby that is talking. All right.
Yeah, let's do talking.
Okay.
Fatem is here to judge.
Fresh out of the womb.
The one that talks. Let's just do the one that talks.
Okay, are we in Surah Maryam or Al Imran? Which one? We didn't. Did he bring anything from these two?
Oh, Chiquita.
Yeah,
it's Chiquita.
The baby behind you is speaking Arabic right now.
She does. She actually does.
She speaks Arabic.
You say alif bata, ta jim. Go.
Alif bata.
Oh.
Go.
I can't.
That's Arabic. Oh,
Yeah,
that's so beautiful.
The number.
That's so
not a baby.
beautiful.
Say your number.
Okay.
No.
Just 1 second now. Let's do this. So,
Yeah.
Latif, can you please give us the verse in Surah Al Imran, please?
Al Imran.
Al Imran, yes. Please.
I
don't care how long it is. Give us the number. I've got you here. Okay, you said from 35. Did you say from 35? Mention, O Muhammad, when the wife of Imran said, "My Lord, indeed I have pledged to you what is in my womb, consecrated for your service. So accept this from me, indeed." Knowing. But when she delivered her, she said, "My Lord, I have delivered a female." And Allah was most knowing of what she delivered. And the male is not like the female. And I have named her Mary. And I seek refuge for her in you and for her descendants from Satan, the expelled from the mercy of Allah. So her Lord accepted her with good acceptance and caused her to grow in a good manner and put her in the care of Zachariah. Every time Zachariah entered upon her in the prayer chamber, he found with her provision. He said, "Oh Mary, from where is this coming to you?" And she said, "It is from Allah. Indeed, Allah provides for whom he wills without account." At that, Zachariah called upon his Lord, saying, "My Lord, grant me from yourself a good offspring. Indeed, you are the hearer of supplication." So the angels called him while he was standing in prayer in the chamber. Indeed, Allah gives you good tidings of John, confirming a word from Allah, and who will be honorable, abstaining from women, and a prophet from among the righteous. He said, "My Lord, how will I have a boy when I have reached old age and my wife is barren?" The angel said, "Such is Allah. He does what he wills." And he says, "My Lord, make me a sign." And he said, "Your sign is that you will not be able to speak to the people for 3 days except by gesture. And remember your Lord much and exalt him with praise in the evening and in the morning." And mention when the angel says, "Oh Mary, indeed Allah has chosen you and purified you and chosen you above the women of the world. Oh Mary, be devoutly obedient to your Lord and prostrate and bow with those who bow in prayer. That is from the news of the unseen which we reveal to you, O Muhammad, and you are not with them when they cast their pens as to which of them should be responsible for Mary, nor were you with them when they disputed. And mention when the angel said, "O Mary, indeed Allah gives you good tidings of a word from him whose name will be the Messiah, Jesus, the Son of Mary, distinguished in this world and the hereafter, and among those brought near to Allah. He will speak to the people in the cradle and in maturity, and will be of the righteous." And she said, "My Lord, how will I have a child when no one has touched me?" The angel said, "Such is Allah. He creates what he wills. When he decrees a matter, he only says to it, be, and it is. And he will teach him writing and wisdom and the Torah and the gospel, and make him a messenger to the children of Israel, who will say, indeed, I have come to you with a sign." What? "I've come to you with a sign from your Lord, in that I designed for you that from clay, that which is like the form of a bird. When I breathe into it, it becomes a bird by permission of Allah. And I cure the blind from birth, and the leper I give life to the dead by permission of Allah, and I inform you of what you eat." So where does it say that these two people were looking for a son? God gave them a daughter. Now, this is Zachariah and Imran. Imran is the parent of Mary. Zachariah is the one asking God for a baby. Zachariah is asking God for a baby, not Mary's father. So I don't understand what the gentleman. This is just the story just does not make sense. This whole story doesn't make sense.
Like God said, Latif will be waiting for subtitles in Ghana.
Oh gosh.
Where is he run to again?
He ran.
People need to stop this.
It's hilarious.
But Ems, why is the Quran so disjointed? The Quran is one book that, when you're reading it, you sometimes have to stop and ask, what is going on here? We can start talking about, for example, how this came into existence, right? Something came into existence. We start off, and the very next verse, we start talking immediately about how the other thing. It's like I have never read a book that is so disjointed like the Quran.
It's because
why is that?
Between each verse, it could be years between the one verse coming down and the next verse coming down in the same chapter. You can have a difference of years between one verse and the other.
But why do they put them together then? If there is a gap between one and the other, why put them together? Why not put like a thing to say, okay, 5 years later, the other, you understand?
The Prophet put them together, that's why.
Huh?
The Prophet put them together, that's why.
It's
stupid.
Has anyone tried reading the Quran? Anyone tried it? Try reading the Quran and watch yourself. Your head will discombobulate. Your head will discombobulate when you read the Quran. That book, my goodness.
Sorry. How you doing, everybody? I just wanted to say, host, you looking like that is a good. You are not good looking at all, host. Auntie, you're looking like a man.
Your
huh?
mom. Your mom
Can you
is
take
not
off your wig
cool.
and show us why you look like a man?
One second.
Auntie, you are finished. I wonder why.
Respect.
Hey, why now? Why, Biggie? Why did you remove him now?
No, but that Auntie, he should be removed. That's not right. We
But
can
no,
disagree,
a
but we
grown
cannot
man,
be abusive.
a
That guy is not a good guy.
a grown Nigerian man, right?
I don't think he's Nigerian.
That
no.
one was definitely sounded Nigerian.
I don't think
Wants
so.
to come and
No, he's
show
not
himself.
Nigerian.
He's not Nigerian. No, Nigerian. That's so rude.
No,
Nigerian.
excuse me. You have to
Maybe he's
let
from
people
Ghana
show
or
themselves.
Cameroon.
You have to let people show themselves, right?
No. It's
You have to let
unacceptable.
them show themselves.
No, Auntie.
When
No.
I
may not agree always with Vessel, but
Yeah,
for
hello,
this one,
man.
no, it's wrong.
What till Vessel do? What till Vessel do? I beg.
I just want to tackle you.
What till Vessel do? Vessel.
Vessel
I
not do
beg.
anything. Vessel not do anything.
Yeah,
Vessel
I'm
did the correct one
now like Shaitan. I'm now like Shaitan. Everybody blaming Shaitan for everything.
Shaitan is my friend, though.
No,
when?
just leave him. He's gone.
Yeah, let him go.
When they resort to insults for no
He was
apparent
up on my
reason.
panel and he called Lucifer FAGGOT.
Oh, is that
That guy.
person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do this.
We don't have to agree, but we cannot. There has to be that fundamental respect. It's not allowed. It's not acceptable.
When did he do that? I wish I was in here.
It wasn't here.
Sometime
Not
last week or
today.
the week before.
My meeting, my crochet piece.
People say stuff like that. You never let them back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's been blocked. One of the moderators has blocked him. Yes, I've never claimed to be beauty queen. Never claimed to be the most beautiful.
We love you the way you are. Don't worry about it.
I know it's not. You don't have to love me. I'm not asking for anybody's love.
Yeah.
Right? But listen, I'm doing okay. So yeah, I didn't ask you to come and look at me. I didn't ask you to be my boyfriend. You don't have to lay
I
down
didn't
with
even
me.
hear what he said, Afro. I never heard what he said. But at the end of the day, if he's claiming that his God created everyone,
don't let them
then he must pick it up with his God.
I'll
not
go
you.
back to the subject. Don't let people like that distract us.
It was not nice.
Phoenix.
Yeah, the agent of the Shaitan. Shaitan has its own people.
So that was the agent of Shaitan.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Shaitan,
So-
my friend, though.
Don't worry the way I call it. You just don't worry. As long as you know what
So
it is.
agent of Shaitan. Okay. All right,
It's always
please,
like that. When it's good, it's bad.
Latif.
When it's good, there's always a bad. There's always bad.
Latif.
Yeah, I'm here.
You gave us this story, right? Now
Yeah.
I've gone to read it in Surah Al-Imran, and it's not giving what you told us here. It didn't give us the same thing.
Okay.
You
Can I say
said
something? Can I say
please
something?
hold on. You said that this couple were old and they were looking for a boy, but God gave them a girl, right? But then God said they whatever you said here. But when you go and read that particular story, there are two different set of people in question. There is Mary, and then there is Zachariah.
Yeah. Zachariah.
Zachariah is the father of John.
Yeah, John the Baptist. Yeah.
So your story does not make sense.
Can I say something now?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if the first time you remember when I came here for the first time. This is my
Good
second time.
night, demigod.
I don't know if you remember when I first came here, and this is my second time.
All right, I'm listening.
I've got
I was telling them, I was speaking to somebody.
I'm
and I
briefing
told
with
him that
demigod.
I'm a Muslim, but I can't read Quran. Neither can I,
Is he gone?
but I can recite some surah. So, and if you look at the story I just told you, firstly, I said you should go and look at Surah Tuli Maryam, which I gave you the wrong surah. You understand? Unfortunately, I'm trying to use my phone, but my phone is hanging. So without surah, I'm still going to come back another day. I'll sit down and look for it. So I'll come back and come and give you, but I still stick to my story. So please, just hold
You know
on to
what?
that story.
You know what? Just for the sake of can you please tell the story again?
Okay. This is the story. The question
guys,
was why.
Guys, wait, hold on. And Latif, did you say that? Hold on, Latif, hold on. Are you saying that this story is in the Quran?
Yes.
Okay, guys, please listen. And I'm asking him to do this for a reason, so that it is on record. Latif is claiming that this story is in the Quran. Okay? All right, please go on.
Bismillah. Yeah. The question was, why did God choose Mary? So God chose Mary true to the belief of Mary's parents. Mary's parents are like, they're quite old, and they didn't have any child, so they keep praying to God for a son. So, and then the mom is the parents were quite old, so it gets to the point God answered the prayer. So God answered the prayer that is going to bless them with a child. So when Mary's on the way, they find out that she's a girl. So, but still, the parents are still grateful to God for giving them a child, which is a girl. So after the parents being grateful to God, God blessed them with Miriam, which is Mary. So Mary, God, because it was the only child, they now like dedicate Mary to God, that Mary is going to be serving God. So out of that, God now blessed Mary with Jesus. That's why he was chosen to give birth to a prophet in the way Mary was born. In a nutshell. So I'm like I said before, I can't read Arabic, but I will look for the surah to back this up.
So the reason why Mary was chosen is because her parents were old. They couldn't have children.
Yeah.
So they
believed God for a son.
They believed God for a son, but God gave them a daughter.
Yep.
And then why did God choose this person? Why did God use Mary? I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah, like let's just put it in a context of reality.
Not reality. According to the Quran, please.
According to the Quran, because the parents they believe in God. God takes them. Let's see, God takes them. They didn't have a child for a while. So
God tested the parents.
The faith. God tests them with the faith, like they can't have a child.
Do you understand what you're doing here, sir?
I understand. I'm just giving you a nutshell.
Why did God choose Mary to impregnate? Now you are talking about her parents.
Yeah,
how does this relate to the impregnating of Mary?
Yeah, you said the reason why Mary was chosen because of her parents has been grateful to God for giving them a daughter when they actually expected a son.
If the parents were the ones that were grateful, they should be the ones receiving whatever it is, the blessing.
Yeah, that
Mary did not ask to be impregnated by God.
Yeah, but that is between God himself, which is the knower of all things. You understand? And if you look at it in reality, sometimes you see some of us came from a less privileged home, and God sometimes chooses just one person and just bless that person, and that person ended up becoming a breadwinner. It's just common sense.
Hey Dima and hey Miss Annie. It is not common sense. It does not make sense. The question asked to you is, why did God choose Mary? Okay. Guys, listen. The question is, why did God choose Mary? Now he's telling us a story about Mary's parents. They couldn't have children. Then they asked God, and God gave them, they wanted a boy, but God gave them a girl, which they dedicated back to God again. And then somehow Mary now is impregnated with this baby.
By the God.
How does this explain why Mary is chosen?
Yeah, like I said,
That
the
just
poet
sounds
is
like
being
another
grateful
version
to
of
God.
child marriage.
Say that again.
No. The God gave them a child, and then he took that same child and impregnated that child.
Well, God does not impregnate somebody.
Wow. Who impregnated Miriam then?
He was pregnant, but not by anybody.
By who?
Not by anybody. That's why it's a miracle.
What does your Quran say?
It was not when you impregnate somebody impregnates somebody.
Who appeared to Miriam before she got pregnant?
Who appeared?
Mm-hmm.
Probably an angel.
Not probably. You know who appeared to her like a well-proportioned man, meaning his bola was big and strong. It had veins.
Well, God say in the Quran, you see, God is God that say when he say be and it shall be. So
I'm talking about Jibril's bola. They said it was a well-proportioned man, so he had a big bola, the one with veins.
Well, I can't say to that. It's something that I can't say. It's something that I can't say.
But that's what the Quran says. The Quran says the person who appeared to Mary to impregnate, he appeared as a well-proportioned man.
Meaning
he was proportioned in the right places. He was proportioned in the right places.
The bola was pointing to the sky. Strong, thick, strong, pointing, ready for action.
But why would the Quran state that the person who you know what? Let me read it, guys, so you can see.
Please read it, sir.
This is what the Quran says. It is something, Okay, so it says, and mention, this is 19 from 16, 19:16. And mention, O Muhammad, in the book, the story of Mary, when she withdrew from her family to a place toward the east, and she took in seclusion from them a screen. Then we sent to her our angel Gabriel, and he represented himself to her as a well-proportioned man.
Bola.
And she said, indeed, I seek refuge in the most merciful from you. So leave me if you should be fearing of Allah. And he said, I am only the messenger of your Lord to give you news of a pure boy. And she said, how can I have a boy while no man has touched me and I have not been unchaste? And he said, thus it will be. Your Lord says, it is easy for me, and we will make him a sign to the people and a mercy from us. And it is a matter already decreed. It is a matter already decreed. So whether Miriam likes it or not, whether Zachariah likes it, whether anyone likes it, Allah, and they've already decreed it. So there was no free will. The moment your Quran says that it was a matter already decreed, Miriam had no free will.
And also, it says there that she withdrew from her family. Yes. How could she withdraw from her family if she was dedicated to the temple?
No, our family are not. They don't live in the temple. It was given to like a priest in the temple to say this girl has been given to to God.
Was living in the temple. So it's that priest in the temple that impregnated her. And then you people are
like what you just said in the Quran. The Quran says somebody appeared to him. Somebody appeared to him, and what he's trying to say is that
it's a lie. The only sensible thing is that this priest is the one who impregnated her and then made up this true story.
Guys, do you know the weird part of this story in the Quran? When I tell you the weirdest shit in this particular chapter 19, listen. So it says from 22, so she conceived him and she withdrew with him to a remote place. And the pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree. She said, oh, I wish I had died before this and was in oblivion, forgotten. But he called her from below her. He called her from below her. Guys, see, I'm pointing this way. He called her from below. See, this woman is going through childbirth.
Sitting on his bola.
No, wait, now she was going through childbirth. And these people decide to call her from below her. I tell you, this thing is wild. Okay, so he called her from below her. Do not grieve. Your Lord has provided beneath you a stream. He has provided beneath you a stream. Why does that remind me of squirting for some reason?
Yes.
It says he has provided beneath you a stream. Well, okay. I mean, and
is that not when they say water? I've never given birth before, but I think that's when they say the woman, there's a water before the baby.
The water before the baby. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're talking about the same thing. So this stream that they're talking about is coming from her, VJJ.
Squirt.
Like
Okay.
water before the baby, yeah.
Water. Okay. So guys, the water is coming from her.
No, but she was riding the bola now, so it's definitely sure that she was squirted. Not the water before the baby.
That's
I wish I understand what you mean by that.
Okay, so it says, and shake towards you the trunk of the palm tree. It will drop you ripe, fresh dates. This lady is in
trunk. Trunk.
Trunk. And shake towards you the trunk. Let's stop that. And why do you have to shake the trunk towards you? And shake towards you the trunk of the palm tree, and it will provide you ripe dates. Wait, let me understand something. This woman, hold on. Uncle, hold on. This woman is in childbirth, right?
Yeah.
She's in pain. Labor pain.
Mm.
And this one is saying to her, go and shake a tree. The tree will provide you dates. Eat dates.
Yeah.
Dates. She wasn't in labor if she was riding bola.
You know how powerful date is. If somebody's diabetic, let's just put it that way this way. Someone that's diabetic and get tired, you need something sweet to help us, to help. I don't know if anybody's diabetic here.
This guy is talking diabetic. We're talking.
No, I'm just talking.
We're talking about the pain of childbirth.
This woman was not in labor. Have you never? Do you know? No. You know when
Vessel, she was in labor now.
She wasn't in labor. There are people who are riding bola and they'll be like.
That's what you want to say. But it's not possible to take bola when you're in labor.
Kill me with the bola. Kill me.
No,
kill me.
She's tired.
I'm coming. Squirt. Do you know what I mean? She said, "Oh, I wish I could have died." She was enjoying the bola now.
Please listen to her. She's pushing for us. Please listen.
Oh my God.
It's got nothing to do with labor. Think about it, guys.
You better go to timeout right now.
Vessel right now is on a different. She's no. Vessel.
I'm using my critical thinking.
Vessel.
Yes, ma'am.
Please stay within the remit of the story. Right now, you have gone.
Yes. No. I haven't. So think about it.
Stay with.
Think about it, because when you're writing bola and it's so good, you be calling on God. You be talking about dying.
Vessel, no, Vessel. We're not going to let you do that. No. Okay, guys, let me continue. So,
Vessel, you're a best.
Final.
Right. It says, and shake the trunk of the tree. Shake the trunk of the
Sorry,
palm
Dad.
tree.
Sorry.
Who's here?
Dad is here, Rich.
Oh, okay. And so eat and drink. Okay, so now it says, so eat and drink and be contented. And if you see from among humanity anyone, say, indeed, I have vowed to the most merciful abstention. So I will not speak today to any man. So this woman is in this horrible pain. She's busy eating dates, and now she's not allowed to speak to anybody. Right? Okay, she's not allowed to speak. Then she brought him to her people. So she had the baby just magically. Then she brought him to her people. Carrying him, they said, "Oh, Mary, You have certainly done a thing unprecedented. Oh, sister, the descendant of Aaron, your father was not a man of evil, nor was your mother unchaste. So she pointed to him, and they said, how can we speak to one who is in the cradle, a child? These grown adults see this newborn baby that she's gone away from them. Now she has come back with her fresh newborn baby. These grown adults are looking at the baby and then saying, how can we speak to it? How can we speak to this one in the cradle? How do you speak to one in the cradle? What is wrong with these people? Anyway, that's not where we're going. So these people then said, how can we speak to the one in the cradle, right? And then number 30, the baby, Jesus said, the baby started talking. The baby, newborn baby, opened its mouth
that's the first
and
miracle
started
Jesus did.
talking. Okay. And the baby said, indeed, guys, I want you to everyone, just pause for a minute. Pause for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Think about a baby in a cradle, please. Newborn. Just think, please. That newborn baby in the cradle. These are the words coming out from the baby. Listen. The baby starts talking, and the baby says, indeed, I am the servant of Allah. He has given me the scripture and made me a prophet. And he has made me blessed wherever I am, and has enjoined upon me prayer and zakah as long as I remain alive, and made me dutiful to my mother, and he has not made me a wretched tyrant. And peace is on me the day I was born, and the day I will die, and the day I am raised alive. That is Jesus, the Son of Mary, the word of truth about which they are in dispute.
Afro, did he say, I am the servant of Allah? Or did he say, I am the servant of Allah as a baby? I mean, can you imagine the voice box of a newborn? Like, did he sound like a grown man or what? Like, I don't know. Maybe things that make you go,
Can I say it the way it says?
Chiquita, he says it's a miracle.
Can I say it the way he says?
Okay, please tell us how he said it, please.
Well, let's put it this way. What will happen there is that
did he speak in Arabic or in English?
He's speaking Aramaic.
What?
Aramaic.
Aramaic.
Yeah, that's what he speaks, because he doesn't speak English.
All right, go on.
So yeah, what will happen is like a little girl get back. Do you know, according to the Bible, let me add this to you, Bobby.
Wow.
According to the Bible, not the Quran, Mary was actually a 13 years old girl. That's according to the Bible. So anyway, a 13 years old girl.
According to the Quran, how old would she be?
I'm not sure of the age.
What sort of age do you reckon? Do you think?
She'd probably be that age as well.
Would you so you will go along with the age that the Bible has given, yeah?
Yeah, according to this is due to the what is it called? What do you call it? The age of those Arab and all that.
Right.
You know, let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say 13. Anyway, let's just make it as a scenario whereby a 13 years old girl just turn up with the baby. Do not forget, during this time, when you commit adultery and all that, they stone you to death during those time. So they are Jewish, and if you commit that kind of something, it's a big something.
Mary was getting bola. That's why she was getting bola, and they made up the story because they didn't want her to get unalive.
Yeah,
so that's what happened.
Accept it. Whatever you want to say, let's just accept it.
No, it's true.
Yeah, it might be true. You might be right. You know, because I was not there.
She was sneaking around.
Yeah, you might be right. I might be wrong. You understand?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I might be right. You might be wrong. So anyway, 13 years old girl just turned up with a baby on his hand. So this baby, the 13-year-old girl herself claiming this baby was born. I'm a virgin. I gave birth to this baby. Nobody is going to believe that. Nobody's going to believe that. So the only way they could believe is through what the baby just said. So for a miracle to happen, if that happened, for us to believe, for us as human beings, for us to believe, if the baby, a boy that is not up to 24 hours, start talking, so that's a miracle. So true, let's say that's a miracle because it defend what Jesus did there. He defend the mom. He actually defend the mom.
So let me ask you, do you think that 13-year-olds should be impregnated by anyone or anything?
Well, like I said, the rules of Arabs, they are all Arabs. Let's be honest with each other. They are all Arab. The story, the people that if it happened, I'm a Muslim, but I'm telling you that if it happened during the time of they are all Arabs. You understand? And those time, people don't do age because there's no numbers. We need to just think like that. There's no number.
So they didn't used to do age, but
they don't do
13 years old would be a very young girl.
Very young girl. But
now, listen. In this particular verse, we read about where this girl is in some serious pain, to the extent that she says she wishes she's dead.
She's dead because she was
because of that pain. So how is this acceptable that this God impregnates this young girl that is about to go through the pain of being unalived?
The question is that whether 13, 50, 20, if you want to give a birth, you're still going to go through labor. It's just the way it was designed. We can't escape that.
Some people don't go through the process of labor.
There's nothing like cutting. There's nothing like cutting. And to be honest with you, there might be cutting. Do not forget that the Egyptian actually have this, everything we're using today.
Okay, that's fine. But do you think it is okay for a 13-year-old to be pushing a baby out?
Well, astaghfirullah, it's not okay. And if we look at this DNA age now, a 13-year-old can still give birth as well.
Where?
The youngest mother in the world, I think she's 19. She's 9. The youngest mother in the world, I think she's now 8.
13-year-old giving birth.
The youngest mother in the planet, I think she's 9 or something, somewhere in Africa.
And you think that's okay?
It's not okay. How can that be okay?
Why are you using that to justify what you're saying?
No, I think she wasn't in Africa.
Yeah, somewhere in Africa, 9 years old. I think
you can Google it. She was like 5 or 6.
Okay. Can I say we are talking about humans, right? So somebody messed with that. Hold on. Somebody messed with that 9-year-old child. Someone, and I hope that person was sent to jail. But here we are talking about a God. A God is the one doing the impregnating here.
Okay.
The 9-year-old is impregnated by another fellow man. That man is a deviant. That man jail straight. No questions asked. Go jail him. But here we are talking about the creator
himself.
The creator is the one impregnating people. The creator.
No. Yeah, if I know you didn't believe in God.
Hey, Chris Moore.
I know you didn't believe in God. Every human being that is born, you understand, was given by God.
But that does not mean that God should then impregnate 13-year-olds.
13-year-old girl. Like I said to you, according to the culture of the Arabs in those days, it's like that. Because don't forget, they don't go to school. They don't go to school.
So according to the culture
of Arab, so basically they didn't go to school. So I don't know, they don't go to school. So it's just being, going up and all that. So, and we say Arabs, but do not forget, like, I'm from Nigeria, And let's say 80, 70 years ago is the same way like that in Nigeria, where you see a king like so that to be, got married to probably a grandchild. So civilization now that comes to Africa give us all of us the mouth to talk now. It used to be like that back in Africa as well.
Okay, so
no.
Is it, what I need to know is it the same God? Is Allah the same that was present then, the same one that is present now?
Allah the same, yeah, it never changed. It never changed. I believe it never changed and it can't change.
So Allah didn't change during this period, right? Yeah. People were changing. People were, starting to, develop morals, right? They're starting to have these morals. But God decides, I will take advantage of them being clueless, them not knowing that there's human rights. God took advantage of people who had no idea of human rights and decides, let's take advantage of their rights.
In what manner, sorry?
Hey, Prince.
In what manner?
Okay, if you, Latif, if your God impregnates a 13-year-old today in the UK, will that be acceptable?
Well, a 13-year-old girl, if let's assume we got a 13-year-old girl, the question is
in the UK, please. In the UK.
Yeah, let's say in the UK now. The question is going to be, the first thing is that who is the man?
Yes.
Who is the man? So if it turned out to be a 14-year-old girl, a 13-year-old girl with a 14-year-old boy, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing. If it's somebody above 19, then there's problem. You understand? This is
listen. I'm asking you about a 13-year-old
girl pregnant by God.
If a 13-year-old girl comes up now in the UK and she is pregnant, please, what will happen? I don't care whether the man is 14.
Okay,
I don't care whether the man is 100.
In the UK,
we are talking about the girl child. If she is 13 and she ends up pregnant in the UK, what will happen?
I think if they're 14, nothing, because they're both minors. Because he's 14. But anything, once he gets past a certain age, he'll be in trouble.
Hello?
They will investigate for sure at the hospital.
No, I mean, from the school we first find out. If the school, the parent first, let's assume parents find out or school find out, the first thing they want to do is, how come you got this?
Yes, questions will be asked.
So who is the person?
Like investigation. An investigation will be started.
There's a man or there's a boy somewhere.
Somebody might likely go to jail.
Like I said, if it's 30, if it's of same age, nothing is gonna happen.
So, as long as it's not where, let me repeat what I said earlier on. Yeah. Your God took advantage of a time when people did not have human rights to do whatever the hell he was doing back then, right? Because he knew then that whatever he did with Mary, everybody would just say, yes, it's God that did it. But if God did it now, God will be in jail.
Okay, if that God is able to, if they're able to identify, if they could get the God physically, then yeah, you might be in jail. That's if they could get the God physically. So if whoever that does that claims to be God, then you can't even see him physically. Do not forget, like, I'll be honest, I'm being honest here. Some people take this story, some people take the advantage.
So we can't arrest God because we can't find. So God can do whatever he wants. Hey, unkindness, hey, Craig.
This is God. That's why some of us, that's why sometimes there's a rain somewhere, minimum rain, and that same rain is destroying somewhere else.
This is terrible.
Yeah, it's kind of, when it comes to God, that's why he's God. We cannot understand him. We cannot understand him. That's why he's God. So
I think that's an excuse.
Yeah.
We can understand.
Again?
You can't tell us we can't understand it.
Yeah, we can. We can. If we, you see,
We
one thing about
understand it.
Pelicans.
Oh, we understand it. There's
Afro.
We
nothing.
understand it. Yes,
Okay,
Chiquita.
like on this one,
Hold
on
on,
this
hold
one.
In the
on, hold on.
Bible,
Please let Chiquita say something.
he's been speaking for like 3 hours. In the Bible, the angels came down and they slept with the women, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
doesn't it make sense that in the Quran, Gabriel came down and presented himself as a man to Mary?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think happened there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like that's what angels do. They come down, they see the women, they fall in love. You know, I mean, I don't know. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, let's quite be more adults here. You understand?
We are being adults.
Yeah,
I'm an adult.
We are
that's
being
what I'm saying.
adults.
What you just said, I want to make from experience. I'm a man, and I get some before being a man. I'm in my 40s now. At some point, I used to have a dream like that. And I think maybe 99.9% of every human being probably have had similar dream like that. That could be what happened. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
What kind of dream?
What you just said, like having a dream of opposites. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? In a dream,
No.
In a dream, being busy with the opposite sex.
Okay, so
that could be what happened. I'm just trying to say what she's saying. I'm trying to help her out with what she just said.
Latif, do you have children?
I got children, yeah.
You have daughters?
Yeah, I got daughters as well.
Okay, Latif, your daughter comes to you, right? Your 13-year-old daughter comes to you, Daddy, I'm pregnant.
Okay.
And
like
you
now?
say,
like now?
Yes.
Like now?
Yes.
Like now?
Yes.
Like now?
Yes.
Okay. And you want my reaction, eh?
No, hold on. Your daughter comes to you. And your daughter says, Daddy, I'm pregnant.
I need to go downstairs because she could hear you.
Why? You don't want that to hear?
No, I'm going to give you an answer. I'm going to give you an answer.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't want his daughter to hear. Oh my goodness, it's really that bad.
Okay, no, I want to give you the answer. You're going to agree with me.
Okay. All right. You don't want to say it in front of her. All right, please.
Yeah, okay.
That's really good.
Do you want my answer now?
Protect your daughter. No, hold on. I've not asked my question yet.
Okay.
Your daughter comes to you, Latif, and says, Daddy, I am pregnant. And you ask your daughter, who impregnated you? And she says, it was a spirit or angel, Jubril, that impregnated her. Please, what will your response be?
Okay. I'm not joking, and I'll tell you I'm not joking. Firstly, she's 13, and I live in Leicester, so I'm not in Nigeria. Okay. As an African man, and with everything that is going on in UK now, if either my son or my daughter come and tell me this, I will go mad. But deep down me, I'll be happy. You understand?
No, I don't understand. You'll be happy that your 13-year-old was impregnated by an angel?
I live in the UK, and my 13-year-old girl, firstly, told me this, or my son tell me, say, okay, at the age of 13, this happened. You understand? Firstly, I'm going to get upset as an African
You'll be upset,
man.
okay? Yeah.
You understand? So the next thing is that deep down me, I'll be happy.
Happy that what?
Happy that she can even give birth. Happy that
you'll be happy that your 13-year-old daughter can give birth.
For a reason, I would like my answers are three answers. Let me answer you. Let me answer you in three. My answers are three.
Okay, we're listening.
Okay. Firstly,
please let him please let him. This is very important for the culture. Vessel of dishonor. Very important for the culture.
Firstly, as an African dad, I will go mad. You understand? So the second will be, is she rape? You understand? Is she actually rape? If it's not rape, who is responsible? You understand? It's the Holy Ghost or whatever. That does not make sense because I knew that might not be possible. So in the other way around, I'll be happy. When I say I'll be happy that actually happened, that she could give back. Because she didn't come to me and say, Dad, you know what I want to say? I don't want to say it on this. You understand? Because if it's the other way around, at the age of 13 years old in this country, do not forget, there's a limit of things we can do when it comes to children choosing who they want to be with. You're talking about women's rights. They have the right to choose who they want to be with. You understand? And when it comes to that aspect, my powers are limited.
Okay.
So as an African man, that's what I said. As an African man, if that happened, firstly, if that happened tomorrow, I would just make sure I'm there for her. So just to support her, that could happen, but that will not stop me.
What age can the woman choose? What age can she choose?
Say that again?
What age can she choose?
Wow.
Like I said, I live in the UK. When it comes to things like that, I don't have the power. You understand? When it comes
wait, hold on. What do you mean you live in the UK? When it comes to things like that, you don't have power. If you lived in Nigeria. All right, go on. Tell us what will happen.
If I live in Nigeria, my 13 years old girl tells me she has a boyfriend.
Yeah. No, she didn't tell you she has a boyfriend. She comes to you and tells you she's pregnant.
Okay.
And the one who impregnated her is a spirit, a ghost, an angel, something.
I don't know if you've actually, I don't know if you're lucky to see that kind of scenario in one of these Nigerian movies.
No.
If you're not lucky, then if it's assuming it's a movie, the father will just beat the girl to anything if it's in the movie. You understand? So if it's in real life, back in Nigeria, I'm actually at according to what I see in the movie. But down here, I can't do nothing. So like
what happened in the movie?
If that was in the movie, a 13 years old girl walked to his dad and tell him, Dad, I'm pregnant. Obviously, Nigerian movie, the dad will start baiting, obviously, baiting and all that would be the next thing for her.
Okay, the father will beat her, yeah?
Yeah, that will be beating. Yeah. Well, like I said, do not forget the story of Mary that I've told you, even though you don't believe, that it was choosing. The parents herself, they knew. And the reason why Jesus Christ, according to the Quran, the reason why when he talks to defend his mom. Because people were just talking, which is, if you put out those scenarios, something that's going to happen, obviously, people start like, how can you, 13 years old girl, even though they're not 13, let's assume she just got, no man at the end of the day coming with a baby, telling us what he goes give you a baby. It does not make sense. So the only way it makes sense is when the baby starts talking, then that's a miracle. You understand?
So you don't mind that your God impregnates your child, no? That's not a problem for you.
According to where we are now, it's not possible.
No. I'm saying this is a hypothetical now. We are saying in this hypothetical, it is possible.
Okay, let's do it this way.
Hypothetical, it's possible.
Let's do it this way. It's actually possible. Because if a 13 years old girl turn up and say she's pregnant now, you understand? Me and you, nobody on this planet could say, okay, nobody on this planet has the power to actually give a baby. So with my faith, I believe it's God. So if that happened now, then that's the way God wants it. That's the will of God. You understand? So the question then is going to be who? You understand? The question then is going to be who, because there's somebody responsible. If she claimed Holy Ghost, I know that's not possible. You understand? There's going to be somebody. So the next thing is going to be who is responsible. Age mates, if it's age mates, you can't do nothing. If it's older than that, then if you have somebody which is physically there, then we start questioning the age. If it's above 18 or 18, then it's going to be taking advantage of the little girl. That's going to be the next thing. obviously the person take advantage of the little girl. So you're not going to tell me a 13-year-old girl. You've never seen a 13-year-old girl.
So you just said if she was how old, 13, someone took advantage of the little girl.
Yeah, if she's above 18 by law, that's what they're going to say.
Okay. So
the first question is going to be
now the question then to you is, how old was Aisha when your prophet married her?
Okay. Now let me tell you something now.
Just answer the question.
She was 6. She was 6. I think she was 6.
Aisha.
Yeah, she was 6
years old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
6 years old though.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about this. From the time that she was born.
My daughter is actually 12, so she was 6. She's 6.
3, 4,
5, 6.
Only 6 years in existence. Okay. When Allah says, go and marry that young girl or something. I don't know. Allah. Well.
Yeah, right? Yes.
So you were talking about the violating of this young girl who is below the age of 18.
18, yeah.
So let's go over to this 6-year-old child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's okay to marry a 6-year-old?
Okay. Now. No,
not now. Back then.
Now,
not back then.
At that time, that's the Arab culture.
No,
that's the culture of Arab. You know what they do? Can I just explain this? Can I explain this? Because a lot of people use that against Muslims.
It's not, because Abu Bakr was trying to marry one of the Prophet's own daughters, and he said no.
Fatima.
What's the reason why?
They wanted to marry Fatima, and he said no.
Why?
Because he knows.
What's the reason why? What's the reason why?
He know better. That's why.
No, it's not. That's not the reason. It's not the age.
Yeah, that is the reason.
It's not the age. It's not the age. The reason is this. The reason. Let me first answer the first question.
Fatima was a baby. That's why.
I will answer this. The 6-year-old. Then that's the Arab culture. You understand? Okay, let me tell you this. I don't know if you know this. In the Bible, Rebecca married to Rebecca in the Bible got married at the age of 3.
I didn't know that. Where do you see that in the Bible?
Google it. Rebecca got married at what age?
I've heard that story before about Rebecca being 3.
Yeah, that's the look. Let's
mention that.
Yeah, let's just be honest. That's in the Bible. The thing is this. The truth is this.
No,
that's the caution.
No, not in the Bible. It is not in the Bible.
Google it. My phone is going around. That's the problem now.
Not in the Bible.
Okay. Rebecca got married. I think is in the Bible. I think is in the Bible at the age of 3. The thing is this.
Not in the Bible. What age she was?
Huh?
It's not in the Bible. What age she was?
I think it's in the. Like I said. I think it's not in the. It's not in the Quran, but I think it's in the Bible that she got married at the age of 3. So anyway, you might want to look down.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
What do you call someone who is engaged to another man and then they get pregnant for another man?
Yeah. That's a gay?
The what?
Is that not gay?
I said, what do you call a person who is engaged to someone and then they get pregnant for someone else?
You mean the baby or the woman?
The woman. What do you call her who gets pregnant
by another man?
Who is engaged to someone but gets pregnant for someone else?
I can't. To be honest with you, I won't give that person a name because when you say engaged, you understand. Yeah, if you want to use the terms of straight, you understand. You could call it anything, but for me, I will respect the woman. You understand? Because she might have a reason.
Okay, don't lie.
Wallah, I swear.
Don't
lie. Listen,
you will be the first one to pick up a stone. I beg.
No, because one thing is that you don't know. You don't know what she's going through. You understand? You don't know what.
What is this guy talking about? Going through what?
A woman engaged with a man. The man is an abuser. You understand? Beta kicked her off.
No, I'm not talking about an abuser. I'm talking in general, just an ordinary man.
In general.
In general, who she's engaged to.
If you're talking about, I don't know if you're talking from the Bible or anything, but
I'm just talking about people.
Now, like people in general. Look, when it comes to somebody engaging to somebody, whether male or female, at the end of the day, still, having an affair outside. You understand? From my own experience and what I've been through, I will not blame anybody because you don't know. Nobody want to.
I'm not talking about blaming.
Okay.
I said, what do you call someone who is engaged and then they have a pregnancy by someone else?
What will I call the person?
Guys, you're not tapping the screen. Let's tap the screen.
I'll say smart lady.
It's an Olosho.
No, she's smart.
She's a smart lady. Really,
no, if she got paid, if she's doing that as a service, yeah, it might be. If she's doing it for a service.
What do you mean for a service? What do you know about service?
Like,
he said in his experience and what he has been through. Okay, tell us about that. Maybe you know about the experience.
What she just said is that husband and wife. Let's just say husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, I never said husband and wife.
A boyfriend and girlfriend.
I said somebody who is engaged.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Say, for example, your girlfriend is engaged to you, and then she gets pregnant for someone else. What do you call her?
By my friend.
Not by your friend, by someone else.
I will not call her anything.
Latif, don't lie.
I'm telling you, Olosho, you want to say
because
Olosho?
Me, I'm not a man, but I already know what I'm going to call that person.
I will call her Olosho when she's doing that as a service. You understand? Circumstances could lead her to that.
No, please.
But if she went to do it,
we're not talking about any circumstances.
Yeah, you just said sleeping with somebody else for money. If you sleep with somebody for money, I will call her Olosho. If she didn't sleep with somebody for money. Did I say that she slept with anyone for money? I said she got pregnant by someone else. Okay, I won't call her anything. I won't insult her. I won't insult her. I'm telling you now, I would not insult her. Would you be angry? Would you be angry though? If she's my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. If somebody I love, obviously I'm a human, I will get upset. I will get angry. You understand? And in that moment of anger, what will you say to her? What will I say? I'm a curse. If she deserve it, if I deserve it, because it might be my fault. Do not forget, that could be my fault. It could be my fault. You understand? I'm not asking about fault. I want to know what you're going to call her. If it's my fault, I won't say anything. Because I might actually be the one that lead her to something like that. I need to be honest. If it's not my fault, if it's not my fault, then obviously I will have the full mouth to talk. Latif, I never mentioned anything about fault. Okay. The thing is this. Let's create. See, when things is like this, we just create scenario. My girlfriend, I'm there for her, everything she needs. I try my best to provide. That one is too long. That one is too long, Latif. You don't need all of that. Okay, tell me. The fact is, this girl is engaged to you and someone else has impregnated her. I'll get upset. As a man, I'll get upset. And that's it. And what will you say to her? I'll get upset. That means we finish. But what will you say to her? Like, just get your stuff out of my flat, get off. That's a lie. It's my fault. If it's my fault, if it happened, like I said, I'll be honest with you. If it's my fault, then I will limit my action. Like if you're lying, you could have called her a shower or your door or show every name you can think of. Yeah, if she deserves it, yes, I will say that. If she actually, what do you mean if she deserves it? She just broken your heart. She's pregnant for someone else. What about if it's my fault? Maybe I'm doing the same thing outside. Do you know? It could be my fault. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. If I don't trust you, I'm sure you can do that. I might do that. Don't get me wrong. But if it's my fault, I need to be honest. That could, because one thing about the truth is, the one thing about women is that most of the things that happen, I don't know, it's all this man. It's all this man. That could be my fault. Okay. Maybe the reason why she. So would you take care of that child? Would you accept the child as your own? Well, if the dad is not alive, if the dad is alive, no. Yeah, she'll tell you that she doesn't know where the father is. Well, if I don't pray for things like that, but sometimes there are a lot of things that things happen, and that could be. Dabiosa, he doesn't know how to answer. I'm just asking you. It depends on if I knew he doesn't know where the man is, shouting and everything. I don't know where the man is. Maybe just the man they met in the club, one night stand. At the end of the day.
Okay, what if somebody grapes your girlfriend and she gets pregnant?
Say that again, sorry.
If someone grapes your girlfriend and she gets pregnant.
If I find out it's not mine.
Yeah, she's been graped by somebody else.
Yeah, if I find out, if it's not mine, and that means we're finished. That's the end of the story, right? That's it. It's finished. We're finished.
Yeah, but she got graped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that happened, the question is going to be like now. The solution. Every problem has a solution. Then you have to look for a solution.
No, you're not understanding. She got graped. It wasn't her fault.
Yeah, it's not her fault. Then that's why I said she have to look for a solution. You understand? So the solution is going to be if she want to keep the baby. If she want to keep the baby, fine. If she don't want to keep the baby, fine. If she want to keep the baby, I could decide that way. If you want to keep the baby,
if she doesn't want to keep the baby, what will she do?
Then she just go and sort it out herself.
Sort it out how?
She needs to see the doctor.
And then?
I don't know how the doctor do it, but I know sometimes when things like that happen, they could make it disappear. I've never done it before, so I don't know.
So Mary should have gone and done abortion, right?
Like I said, during those times, I get what you mean. You see, during those times, do not forget. I'm going to tell you something now. I've been to Egypt and I've seen things, and I knew they could not have basically achieved those things without technology. Whatever we call technology today, whatever we're using now today, some people have used it in the past. Everything we see here is not new.
This thing you're talking about has got nothing to do with what we're discussing.
There might be similar solutions.
I said, so you would have preferred Mary to do abortion, right?
That's if she wants to. You understand? That's if she wants to. Do not forget that she gets to some point when she actually wishes she's dead. She wished that he didn't even see that day. It gets to that.
No, because Jibril raped her. She didn't want.
Yeah,
Jibril forced himself with his well-proportioned baller.
Yeah, if she has solution, like what I said to you is that she gets to a point when she says she didn't wish to see it today. That's why I'm saying that if she actually had the solution.
No, I'm talking about the time Jibril raped her with his well-proportioned baller.
Mm-hmm. And she had a baby.
Didn't want. She said, "Go away, Allah, what." She didn't want that.
Accepted. Do you think at that time, if she has solution, she's gonna look for the solution?
How could she look for a solution when she was riding the baller when she started having pain?
Yeah, after 9 months. It didn't happen immediately. It happened after 9 months.
The Quran doesn't say 9 months. It says after she did it with Jibril, she was carried away somewhere.
Okay. After 9 months or 2 days or 3 days, if she had a way to get rid of the baby, she could have get rid of the baby. And do not forget, she actually make a statement when she said herself that, I wish I didn't see it today. You understand? So
is that what she said?
Yeah, she said you get to a point because
she say, I wish I could die?
Yeah, that's what it means. If you don't see it today, you're dead already.
Yeah, but she was enjoying the baller, so that's why she said that.
There's no way she's enjoying it. She never said she enjoyed it.
So what was she? She wasn't enjoying it. You mean Jibril's baller wasn't good enough?
She might be. I don't know. She might be in pain. You understand? I don't know because I was not there.
It was too big.
How do you know?
Because your Quran says it well proportioned. So you talk about proportion. What is proportion?
Yeah, it means somebody like me, 6 feet tall.
Tell me more.
I mean, it makes somebody like me 6 feet tall. Not probably. Meanwhile, at that time they said it used to be like tall. Tall.
6 feet tall and what?
6 feet tall, like 6 feet tall, strong, like somebody with muscle, like big. That's it.
Latif, you get muscle.
Not really, because I got a big tummy.
That's so naughty.
No, so this guy is not and kindness, exactly. So Latif, you're not well proportioned. Because you say well proportioned like me, yet you've got big tummy.
What it means is that when somebody's standing, you see a man. That's what it means.
Wait, what?
6 feet tall with a big tummy. No.
Who
That's
can
a
I
big
say
no.
that? Like somebody like Anthony Joshua. You know Anthony Joshua?
Nah.
Yeah, he's tall. Somebody like that. That's what it means. Like,
So why don't you look like Anthony Joshua?
Yeah?
Why don't you look like Anthony Joshua?
Because I don't fight and I don't train. So
you just eat plenty fufu and get a big tummy.
I know that. That's it, yeah. So that's what he's trying to say.
I don't think so. I think he's talking about this bola.
Gabriel was a giant, so he had to have a big bola. They have they have his clothes. You can Google it. They have the thobe. The thobe is like like the dress for the men. The long dress. It looks like a dress. They have it in like Saudi Arabia somewhere, and they showing this is the thobe of Jibril, and it's like a giant. You can Google it. The thobe of Jibril.
Not that one.
Yeah.
No, that's for the prophet. I know. I see what you say. It's like the prophet one.
The thobe of Jibril. Hey.
Mm-hmm. It's a white thobe, and it's like for a giant. So I'm pretty sure that bola was too big.
Exactly. That's why she was crying. That's why she wanted to die. I mean, that's why she wanted to unalive. Because the bola was just too big.
Sad. Hey, don't repeat me.
Latif is going to Google it. Hey, Dragon Sage.
He said he had a
Prince is asking, if you don't believe in the existence of God, why do you believe in Google? I don't believe in Google, okay? Google is not a god. I don't worship Google. I've got no belief. I know things. I don't believe in things.
We don't need to believe in it. It exists.
Hey, Babs, are you 6 foot tall and well proportioned? I keep forgetting that you're here. Where's Afro gone? Are there any 6 foot tall, well proportioned men in the comments? Please come up. Show yourself.
Without a big belly.
No big belly.
No. It hides the proportion.
Correct.
You need all your let me shut up. My kid is here.
Latifah's run away to Google.
What is he looking for?
Because I'm telling him the well-proportioned part meant bola, right? So he said well-proportioned means himself, like himself. He's 6 foot tall. I said, Latif, are you well-proportioned? He said, no, I've got big belly, but he's 6 foot tall. So I'm like, no, it can't be. 6 foot tall, big belly, it can't work. So he said, like Anthony Joshua, that's well-proportioned. I said, okay, I can accept. But in this instance, this was talking about Ebola. So I don't know what he's going to search. Maybe to disprove that it was talking about Ebola. I don't know.
Okay.
And Chiquita said that there's a thobe of Jibril somewhere in Saudi Arabia, and he was a giant. So definitely he had a big bola.
You know the like the dress for the men.
Vessel, please don't make those kind of assumptions. Being big.
No, I didn't make the assumption. Chiquita Banana said so.
No, but
don't blame it on me.
Listen,
no, you said about the thobe of
They both been acting up over
being
here.
a giant.
Both Chiquita and Vessel been acting up.
Being big in size does not automatically mean the bola is big. No.
Well, Chiquita said that he was over 6 feet tall. He was a giant. So
no, the bola.
Jibril.
No.
Oh, that's why Miriam was crying.
Oh my goodness.
She was crying because the thing was too big.
No, she was crying because she was in pain.
Yes, because the thing was too big.
Okay. Guys, can we send some roses, please? Send
roses to Chiquita Banana.
Exactly. Has she got anything? Yes. Okay. And see Rich. Rich is here.
Thank you, whoever sent that.
Why Rich so quiet tonight?
Y'all in there acting up.
Rich,
About boners
no.
and all that stuff.
Rich
all
got
acting up.
Rich got made fun of on African Atheist Live.
By
Something
who?
happened over there, and
Who dared
that's why
do that?
that's why you so quiet. Come on, Unc.
What
Speak now,
happened?
No, I don't know what it was. You know what I think it was?
It was
We were going
something.
back and forth.
Yeah.
We were going back and forth on what happened in places like Libya and stuff like that. We were talking politics, and they think I was running. They said I dropped off. I said, no, I had to work. Because I do have a job. I do have to make a living.
Rich doesn't run from nobody.
I know. I was surprised.
Latif, well-proportioned man. Hey, he's run away again.
Let him run. I'm tired. Tomorrow morning I've got to wake up early. So
Me too.
yeah. So anyway, and there's right now I think the conversation has really ended. We don't really have much opposition.
Really?
So,
Latif actually ran?
no,
How
he
did
may
he
not
switch
have
on
run.
his camera so we can see if he's really a well-proportioned man?
His thing keeps going off and on, off and on. So anyway, never mind. We'll carry on the conversation tomorrow.
He'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll carry on the conversation. Anyway, folks, thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Any well-proportioned men in the comments, please come into my DMs. My DMs are open.
You're looking for well-proportioned men?
A well-proportioned man. When I say well-proportioned,
be specific.
I'm talking about the big baller with the veins.
About the hands or the feet or
No, big baller with veins.
okay.
Oh my God.
Rich, you did not hear that.
That's
I
what
ain't hear none of that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Anyway, folks, you all.
Unkindness understands what I'm talking about.
Yes, she does. That's my girl. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Night-night.
Night-night. Sleep tight.
Good night.
You too.